What's going on, everyone? Steve here from Neo Vintage Games. I hope everyone out there is staying safe and staying strong. Now, today, this is my first episode of what I'm tentatively calling Gamers Problems. Now, I probably will eventually end up changing the name of this series. I just didn't really know what to go for now, so plain and simple is what I went with. Now, I don't mean like mean gaming problems, like when your mom tells you to pause an online Halo match. It's more of a problem in the game industry and developers, and that's copying success. Fortnite came and literally changed the world. Everywhere you looked was Fortnite dances, merch, games, toys, weapons, and clothing. But more importantly, it took the gaming world by storm. Well, no pun intended there. Now, when something is so successful, it's inevitable that all eyes watching will try to replicate that level of success. We've seen this in other media constantly. Marvel movies started making millions and billions, so every company tried making movies based on comic IPs. Cartoons followed a simple art style that worked, and every cartoon for a while copied this weird beanhead look. The problem with all that is nothing is made overnight. So when these companies finally release their products, we get back-to-back clones. Before getting to it, I have to put a small disclaimer on myself. I'm actually an average fan of Fortnite. As a huge fan of the first 3 Gears of War trilogy by Epic Games, I was excited to see their new project, which is now known as Save the World. And that's okay and fun in its own right, but it's what happened afterwards that's the real story. After copying the rising success of PUBG, Battle Royale mode was released, and released for free compared to competitors. Fortnite rise to be a gaming cultural phenomenon, and of course, there were people and companies out there craving that spotlight. A few years later, and now skins, characters, seasons, battle pass, challenges, and V-Bucks are all words everyone knows, and in that lies the problem we're discussing today. With every masterpiece being released by Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, Ubisoft, Square, Capcom, and many others, we are getting tons of battle royales. And while some have found decent success, like Call of Duty Warzone and Apex Legends, we have many others that fall flat because they tried beating Fortnite by being Fortnite. Fortnite is iconic in its art style, gameplay, format, menu, sound, music, and more. You just know Fortnite when you see it, and now it's like we're always looking at it. This is Tom Clancy's Elite Squad, coming soon to mobile. Let's be honest, this looks like a Tom Clancy and Fortnite crossover. While this mobile game isn't out yet and claims to be a non-Battle Royale PvP campaign game, the similarities in art style are way too strong to ignore. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds went from being the more realistic, serious Battle Royale to this. Now, where do you think they got the inspiration for this new look and style? Destruction All-Stars by Lucid Games, while being a vehicular combat game, has characters that look thrown up out of one of Fortnite's battle passes. Heroic Leap Games' Realm Royale is almost an identical clone of Fortnite. 100 players drop, shoot, and craft till one remains. Sure, there are some unique ideas like the chicken respawn, but what is new here won't really feel new because how similar it is. The Darwin Project, another battle royale, has a surprising similar HUD that, yes, I know Fortnite didn't invent, but let's be honest, you know this layout just by seeing it because of Fortnite. And it's not always just the look or mode of the game. Fortnite and many of its clones progress the same. Games out of that genre now have the same progression system. While again, I know Epic Games weren't the first to use this, but ever since they did, I can't stop seeing it. From its marketplace, to its progressional system, to its seasons pass, it's everywhere. Crash Team Racing, a mascot kart game, has it now. Gears 5 has a weird confusing marketplace and character progression unlock. While it is a little more microtransaction, it's something that people are used to thanks to Fortnite. Nintendo launched Splatoon 2 a couple years back to great success. You unlock things by playing and doing challenges. With Ninjala, everyone was expecting the same thing with melee-based weapons. Now, while the game looks like Splatoon, it's free to play. Model, progression, season, and battle pass are ripped from Fortnite's formula. Now, taking things from a game and reinventing them aren't a bad thing, but with all the microtransactions, grindy gameplay, lack of true story, lack of maps, confusing controls, Ninjala is already reaching its dead time fairly quickly. Now, we can't blame Epic and Fortnite for the death of these games that copy them. It's hard to strike gold twice, especially when everyone is looking. Even titans of the industry, like Ubisoft with their Hyperscape Battle Royale, are suffering from the identical DNA syndrome. Their generic characters, generic Battle Royale mode, even though that plays a little bit more like Apex, and oh, there's that progression in Battle Pass again. Surprise, surprise. It's unfortunate. I don't ever want a game to fail. Competition breeds excellence, but there are limitations to that. Even Fortnite, as huge as it still is, it's not what it was even a few months back. So if Fortnite can't even surpass itself, then how can any newcomer plan to? I don't mean to be such a downer, but everything trying to be Fortnite is a serious problem. Not for the jealous people or Fortnite haters, but for developers and hardworking people who are making clones or uninspired/inspired games. They are at the biggest risk of releasing a game for it just to end up being dead on arrival, for chasing the hot streak that Fortnite created and Fortnite doesn't even have anymore. In a world where so many games are released daily, it's important to have your game stand out, be unique, and as an outsider, I know it's easier said than done. But with all the great Fortnite brought to the industry, all the careers it's made, and the fun millions have had, it brought problems we'll continue to face. Microtransactions everywhere, forced battle pass to feel included, identity crisis among competitors, and future games. Fortnite makes millions on these tactics, but the lackluster games releasing to mediocre ratings shows that it's not where gaming needs to go. Fortnite hit a specific fad that they capitalized on, but there'll never be another game like that. The same way, nothing will ever be like that first Halo. Nothing will be like Smash Brothers, The Last of Us, Skyrim, Ori, and Cuphead. Luckily, with every game suffering from the Fortnite problem, there are many games sticking to their passion, creating games that gamers want. So how do we solve the Fortnite problem? Well, as always, speak and vote with your wallet. Support the developers, the games, the creators, the workers, and the tactics that you believe in. But in addition to that, it seems that unfortunately the Fortnite problem is kind of solving itself. It's coming at the expense of developers, games, employees, and companies. With all the good Fortnite has done, and even though it will always be around and remembered, the problems it also brought along will be hard-learned lessons that everyone needs to never forget. Thanks guys so much for tuning into my pilot episode of Gamers Problems. Again, the name is a work in progress, so if you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. And let me know what you guys think of this Fortnite problem. Are you guys tired of everything looking and playing like Fortnite? Because I know for most people, they are tired of it. Thank you guys so much for all the support. As always, you can follow us on Instagram, you can follow us on Twitter, you can always contact us through these comments on YouTube. And don't be afraid to go check out some of our other videos on YouTube. We have the podcast, we have the Neo Vintage News, gameplays, discussions, and reviews, and a lot more to come for you guys. So thank you guys so much for the support, and I'll check you guys next time.